Good morning. Welcome to my channel. Today is the 18th of October, 2023. And we are on the last section of Little Witch. It's a beautiful sunny day, and the sun is shining through the window. And the only thing that happens in this particular case is that I can't see what I'm doing. Our little witch looks fantastic. So let's get to the last section. And I don't know what fell out over there. Let me bring it closer so I can get to that. I have to cover the section that's already done. It's not sealed yet, and I have noticed that some of the diamonds are rather tight. So, where I am not working, I cover it. So I don't pick up the diamonds I already did with my arm, you know? What a pretty color. It's symbol 7. And we need to fill it in here. And I think that's symbol U, right? No, that's symbol D. I see some of the diamonds were popping left and right. I keep on collecting them from all over the place. It's fine. How are you doing today? Well, the heat finally turned on. It was only 5 degrees centigrade this morning. In the afternoon, it's nice and mild yet. Actually, we need to have a bit of a freeze, a little bit of a colder weather, so I've been told, for the leaves to turn their beautiful colors. As you know me by now, I am definitely a summer person, but it's absolutely beautiful. The glorious colors of fall. The other thing I find absolutely beautiful is the fresh colors of spring. You know, that's when you get the fresh green color that has not been marred by the heat of the summer. We had a couple of hot days in the summer, but nothing too drastic. Now the flat that we are living in the city, seemed to have the highest temperature of 26 degrees centigrade when it was over 30 something outside. So, not complaining. So it was comfortable. I did miss out on a glorious month of August and September. It was a warm September, but I was recuperating in hospital. But that's behind us. We don't dwell on the negative. we carry on. Things happen. Good things, bad things. Everything happens what's supposed to happen. Really, looking back on it, I don't understand what the big, scare was about, but then nobody really explained anything to me. I didn't figure out what was wrong with me until I read the statement from the hospital when they released me, and I was like, really? I don't know, maybe they didn't want to scare you or something like that. Well, I was angry because I figured I had a right to know. I mean, after all, it is my body, It was an experience I don't wish to repeat. Yes, I'm being a good little girl, taking all the miserable medications. There's 20 pills I have to take for 1 year. Don't ask me why, I don't know. They said, take it. Yes, there was a problem with it. I didn't know what pancreatitis is. The only thing I knew was nothing would stay down, including the pills. So they fixed that also. As I said, medical care in Hungary is fine. The hospitals itself is a tragedy. We do have an American clinic, but that's in Budapest, which is far away. When you are in an emergency situation, like supposedly I was in, it is too far away to be transported to the American clinic. So I was placed in a Hungarian army hospital, which is the best. It's not the one I'm complaining about. I'm complaining about the other one, which was, an experience I could have done without. But survived that also. I was thinking about taking my knitting and, stuff like that. But I had the IVs going, so I really couldn't do any of the crafts that I wanted to until they finally took the IVs out. It was about a week. So I was rather upset. Now, what is that over there? Those are D's also, so we have to fill in the symbol D. And sort of a crimson color, I suppose. Excuse me. No, that's my usual cold weather cough. I get it every year. Don't know why. At least my voice sounds a little bit better. I sounded like Mr. Moose for a while. And perhaps you're too young to remember that. But what a weird sounding voice. Hubby was happy that I couldn't scream and yell. Especially I found dinner that I made before I was rushed frantically to the hospital. Really, I mean seriously, they were running down the hall with me, bed and all. And I couldn't figure out, what the problem was. I put the food away in the oven, after we were done eating, because we were waiting to figure out whether we're going to go to the beach or what have you. Didn't realize I was going to the hospital. So I put the food in the oven, and when I got home 2 weeks later, the food was still in the oven, complete with mold. And I was asking, my husband, like, don't you think you should have cleaned out the oven? Seriously? You're growing your own penicillin? What the hell is this? And he says, well, you can't yell, can you? I go, you're terrible. No, I can't yell, but I can whisper loudly. He thought it was funny. Yep, had to scrub the oven and the pan with the leftover food. And I was like, seriously? I mean, didn't you think there was a weird smell or something? Man. Well, you really can't blame him because he was exhausted. Working 3 shifts and then traveling to the hospital every day and taking care of things at home. So it was very difficult for him. And he did it all without one word of complaint. So I said, he's the best nurse anyone can have. He did manage to pack weird things to bring to hospital. I told him, hospital things are in the other closet, in the corner, separate from everyday items that I use, at home. Because you show off your nice nighties and pajamas in hospital, this is a thing here in Hungary. And you have to take, a plate, a spoon, fork, knife, small spoon, cup, everything. You need to take, towels. They do have bedding. I was worried we're going to have to take sheets along, but they have bedding. I was like, really? Okay. So, having hubby pack. I mean, if I can't, there must be at least 10 suitcases around. Nope. Hubby packed in a shopping bag. Yeah. That still had sand on the bottom of the shopping bag, when we went to the beach. And we were under like a, umbrella that was made out of, I don't know, some kind of plant. It was like a hut, on the beach, and there was sand on the ground, and sand went in the shopping bag, and he brought the sand along into the hospital. And I was like, okay, thank you, dear. How nice of you to remind me of happier days when we were actually at the beach. And Hubby was like, well, the sand is clean, isn't it? I go, I don't think so. They did have hot water in the showers. That's about the only positive thing that I can say about the place. I'm not talking about the military hospital. That was a different city. Forget about such a thing as privacy, or being embarrassed, They don't worry about that. They told hubby there are special visiting hours, and hubby was like, "Yep, but I work." So he just came visiting whenever he had the time. No, the nurses did not appreciate that. But then by that time I could walk around to the lounge area, so he didn't walk into the ward itself. Yep, I was in a ward, could you believe? I'm paying all this money for extra health services and I get put in a ward with 6 people. Pitiful. But there was another lady there. We did get along and we had a good time. Actually, we were raising hell. That's what they get for putting me in a ward. Not gonna stay quiet for long. So it was an experience that I wish not to repeat. And I do hope my health insurance will reimburse me for some of the expenses. Some was covered by Hungarian health insurance since I have both, and I was still put in a ward. I guess they were out of room or something like that. Anyway. Some things in life you wish you didn't experience, but I'm sure that I have learned something. I don't know what, but I'm sure it will be of some use later on in life. Perhaps when I write my memoirs. I do have one boring book. I did feel sorry for the professor that had to read it. He said, "Oh, isn't that nice?" I go, "Okay." Excuse me. Actually, it's about noon over here. And let me see. Got a whole bunch of number 2s there. So we only have this section to do down here. And then Little Witch will be all done. Oh, what a pretty purple. So it looks like we have some checkerboard over here. So only one place I can do multiplacing. The small section of number 2s. Pretty purple color. I do like this new contact paper. It absolutely gave me no problem. Now I did notice some of the diamonds were a little bit tight and they did pop up, but the ones I rolled over, you know, you saw me using the roller, they stayed down. They did not pop up again. So it's just the fact that they are too close together and they don't have enough room to stretch. I was worried at first. I thought, the drills are popping. Haven't seen that in a while, but no, it was just them being too close. And some of them I did multiplacing and they just got too close together. So they didn't have any room to stretch their little footsies, I guess. I don't know. But the ones we rolled down, you remember we rolled it across? They stayed just fine. And like I said, I put a contact paper under my arm so I do not pull up the diamonds I already placed and then do it all over again, which is double work, which I don't do. Now, symbol U is a nice pink color. We have a little session over there, the pink color. I have already made a place for Little Witch where she will be landing on the wall. And I do have another Halloween with the little cat. So that will be the Halloween area, which is going to come down pretty soon because after that, it's going to be time for the Christmas fun. I saw a gnome Christmas diamond painting that I definitely want to get. And I haven't decided what else I'm going to make. I actually have enough decorations for a small Christmas tree. We don't need a big one for this little apartment. It's really not necessary. The first year we moved in here, we had a real Christmas tree, and I felt kind of bad, cutting out a little tree, and then you discard it after the holidays. So we decided not to do that anymore. We decided to have an artificial one. It's a small one. It fits perfectly in the corner where I have decided that the tree is going to land. And it's a bit of a dark corner, so the lights of the Christmas tree really show up very well. So it just seems a perfect spot. And of course, Minnie Monster cannot climb on top of it, because it is on a table in the corner. So he doesn't trip over it or what have you. Actually, he didn't touch anything that he wasn't supposed to. I missed a couple of number 2s, so I have to go back and do that. Usually when I move the paper or move the tray, then I realize I missed a couple of here and there. And we go back and we fill in the ones we missed. It's as simple as that. We don't have problems with our crafts. Whatever we do, it's absolutely gorgeous. And sometimes the diamond painting pen doesn't want to pick up the diamond. These are very shiny, sparkly, as you can see. I don't know, because the sun is shining, how can I show you the glitter? See? See how shiny they are? Which can create a problem as far as being able to see the symbols. And I don't want to close the curtain because then it will be too dark. Well, you know. Well, it looks like the sun is not playing peekaboo with me today. So I guess we have a pumpkin over there. Little Witch is holding a pumpkin right there. That's right, and I think there must be a fire or something over here. It looks like that. But when I step back, I will be able to see it more clearly, to see what we have been working on. So after we finish Little Witch, we will take a break from holiday creation and do the fast little girl one. It's absolutely adorable, beautiful. And I believe, if I remember correctly, there are special shaped diamonds in that also. So that will be a quicker one. And then I have the cross stitch to do. And we always have the big one underneath here that gets done little by little. It's coming along. Still no hurry. So we are never without a project to be done. I am looking for Miss 2 over there. I'm looking for the symbol V. Straighten them out as we go along. Interesting. I think this must be a fire or something that the Little Witch is standing in front of, because the rest of the canvas is rather dark, and this place seems to be lit up by something in the background. Anyway, that's what it looks like from, being this close to it. taking it off from this symbol, and we missed to symbol U right there. Let's do it the lazy way. I tried to get it out of the container. That will work. Okay, we got that. There we are. So thank you very much for spending time with me this afternoon. Past morning, it became afternoon. Stay safe, stay healthy, be happy. I will see you later on. Goodbye for now.